up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have a little assemble of how to make lasagna. I was gonna film the sauce, but I just made it too early, and yeah, that just didn't work out. But how I made the meat sauce, I got a big can of tomato sauce, and I had crushed tomato, a smaller crushed tomato can sauce. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to saute some onions, some garlic. Once you do that, you start putting in your sauces. Then from there, you want to cook your meat. So here's my lovely sauce. Okay. So yeah, basically you're just gonna do that. Cook the meat. Add the meat in there. Add some fresh basil, some fresh oregano, some parsley, and a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and then sugar, and then salt, and that's it. I have my lovely little skillet right here. I bought last year on Black Friday for myself. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the actual noodles in half because they're too long. So first layer is gonna be the meat. Okay, when you're doing the noodles, you guys, do not cook it to what the box says, because what's gonna happen is that you're gonna overcook your noodles, and when you put it in the oven, it's gonna overcook and they're gonna be mushy. So you don't want that. So I would say at least put them in for 5 to 6 minutes, because they'll finish cooking in the oven. Okay, so just a little tip, you guys. Okay, it's like the same way you make pasta. You're not gonna put it too long, because what? It's gonna get mushy, right? Like spaghetti or whatever. So just put whatever amount of sauce you want in there. I like mine pretty saucy. And when you're doing the sauce, you could take out the basil, but I like the basil in it, so I just leave it in there. Layer, you guys, I'm doing right here. Okay, now I'm gonna add the ricotta. So this is the ricotta. I'll show you guys in a second. It's just ricotta with 1 egg in there and parsley, and a little bit of salt and a little bit of mozzarella. Nothing crazy, nothing special, just ricotta and parsley. Just kind of even it out to the best of your ability. Doesn't have to be perfect. So what I just did, I started the new layer, you guys. I'm gonna add probably one more layer, and I think that's gonna be it, because it's a really small skillet. So I'm trying to work with whatever I have here. I don't want to make a big tray, so just trying to see. This is all the meat, so I'm just gonna dump it all in here. Just like that. Plus, I'm not gonna eat it all, you guys, so it's gonna be a lot. I think that's good. Then I'm gonna add some cheese right here. I'm gonna add a little cheese right here, you guys, okay? Then, I know you're supposed to end it with one more layer of the meat, but I'm just gonna do the opposite and add it with the ricotta, and that's it. Wrap it up. I don't have any more meat sauce. So then, just a little bit of ricotta. It's really simple, you guys, and if you guys do the meat sauce yourself, it's gonna be really good. It's like day and night with can and doing it fresh yourself. So it's worth the extra time. I actually, when I did the sauce, you guys, I cooked it for 3 hours. So the longer you cook it for, the better. All the juices from the meat, and then the canned sauce, the tomatoes, it marinates perfectly. And whatever seasonings you add in there, the basil, the oregano, and yeah. I should have stopped right there where the meat was at last, but it's alright. Alright, you guys, so I just squeezed in one more layer so that way my cheese doesn't burn. Because if you just leave the cheese on top, the actual lasagna takes a little bit longer than what the cheese does. So I just put a little bit more layer, a little bit more sauce, and then the Parmesan, and that's it. So that way it doesn't burn the actual cheese on top. Okay, see you in a bit, you guys. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. So I already have everything plated on the tray and stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do here is give you guys a close-up. I'm gonna try, but this is kind of heavy. So right there, you see that? Oh, look at that. Looks good, huh, you guys? All right, so like that. Alrighty, you guys, so as you guys seen, I wasn't able to show you guys the sauce, how I did it, but I tried. But next time I will. I promise I will. So I hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. Today is Sunday and it's like 6 o'clock. So yeah, okay, here's the first bite for you guys. Yum, 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 yum. All right, first bite. That is so good, you guys. Look at that cheese pool. Oh wow, that is so good, you guys. Get a little bit of that tomato. Look at that, the cheese. That's so delicious. And then you get the crispiness of the pasta. I like it like, some people like do it to like where the cheese is like burnt kind of. I don't like it like that. I like my cheese melted perfectly and then my pasta a little crispy. Look at that. Yeah, that looks delicious, huh? You get a hit of that spiciness from the sauce, the sweetness from the sauce a little bit, and the saltiness. That's good. So when I personally like to have my sauce, whether it's marinara or like meat sauce, I don't like my sauce too like salty. I like it kind of like with the spicy sweet flavor, if that makes any sense. I know there's some places that actually just make their sauce kind of spicy. I don't like it like that. Look at that. Yum. Uh-oh. I didn't oh my god, you guys, I didn't make a big tray. I thought the skillet would be perfect. It's like just the perfect size. And not only that, I'm gonna save some for Tasty. Because normally, you guys, anytime I cook, I make a large amount of food. That's just how I am. Like, I need to learn how to like cook smaller portions. Yep. It's so good. I didn't want to do bread just because I feel like this is already heavy as it is. Look at that ricotta. This is heavy as it is, so I'm gonna be super full and not even gonna eat the bread. Good. That's delicious, you guys. I think Tasty is really gonna like this. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. It's so good, you guys. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about a friend I had growing up. She actually just really recently passed away in an accident. She was like my age and pretty young, you know. She had passed away. I wasn't able to make her service. I felt really bad. I've known her since elementary school, but my mom went on my behalf and my sister went on behalf. So yeah, that was pretty sad. I when I heard the news that she passed away, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, really? And so yeah, I want to talk about this one time. I want to talk about the time that we went to a party. So, like I said, I went to elementary with this girl. I'm not gonna say her name, but I went to elementary with her. And as we got older, we kind of started changing the people we hang around with. We didn't really hang out as much. Obviously, once I got to junior high, we didn't really hang out as much. And plus, I moved. We moved out of the complex we still live in. I got my tea right here. we moved out of the complex I used to live in. So that kind of like, we just kind of stopped hanging around and stopped talking. Like, we used to talk once in a while on the phone. So I would see her at school here and there, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So she just started hanging around with a different group of people. So did I, whatever. And so one day I had made friends with another girlfriend. I made plans with another friend. And she was like, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah is having a flyer party at their house. And blah, blah, blah is going to be there. You want to go? I was like, all right. I was like, let's go. It was only like 10 minutes away from my house. I was like, all right, it's close by. Why not? So I told my other friend, she called me, the one that passed away. And she told me, oh, hey, what are you doing tonight? Blah, 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 you know. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go out to this party and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, I'm kind of bored. So I invited her. I was like, you know, maybe you should come along with us. You know, just come down. We're going to leave at this time. I think I was only like 16 or 17. But my mom knew who I was going with, where I was going to be at, where house I was going to be at. So she was cool with that. So my friend, she gets there and whatever. So we get there and then we meet up with my other friend was supposed to pick us up, but I wasn't ready because I was waiting for her my other friend to get here. So we're gonna call my friend Marissa, the one I went to elementary school with. Marissa. I'm gonna call her Marissa, okay? Because you guys might get a little confused. So I was waiting for Marissa. So my other friend, we're gonna call her Jay. She left without me. She's like, oh, okay, you're not ready. I'm gonna go. Blah blah blah. I'll see you there. I was like, fine, cool, whatever. So I waited for that friend, Marissa, to get there. So she got there, she got ready, and then we left. We went walking over there because that's how close it was, the party. So we walked over there, and then we got there. It was a cool, you know, chill party. So then I met up with my friend Jay, whatever, I seen her. So we started hanging out, blah, 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 blah. So then my friend, Marissa, she got distracted, whatever. A guy asked her out to dance and blah, blah, blah. So she started talking with this one dude. Excuse me. And I was just like chilling right there with my homegirl, you know. So she's like, this guy, you know, he keeps bugging me to dance. I'm like, just dance with her. So at first, I don't think she was really feeling him. But then I guess she started like talking to him and, you know, she danced with him, whatever. So, you know, whatever, the night has gone by. They're still kicking it, whatever. We're all chilling, whatever. It's already late at night, like 12 or 1. And we're still there. Because my friend Jay, she was talking to this one guy. And then it was the guy that lived there, which I went to high school with, his older brother's friend. So she was talking to the older brother's friend. And so we're all chilling, blah blah blah. I was sober. I wasn't even drinking or nothing. I was just there just chilling, whatever. And well, I guess her and that guy end up exchanging numbers, whatever. It was really nice. It was like really respectful. You know. I thought he was like probably 18, 19. I don't know, I forgot. But like I think we're like 17. I can't remember. 17 or 16. It's gonna be 17. So whatever, we leave the party, whatever, go about our day, go about our business. So eventually I kept talking to my friend Marissa. So she's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna see. I forgot his name. I don't even remember his name, honestly. But he was really cool. He was like really respectful, very chill. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna hang out with him and blah blah blah. I was like, oh, that's cool. You should, you know. And I guess they really, you know, they end up liking each other, and they end up hooking up, whatever. They were in a relationship, blah 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 blah. So I think she would go stay with him. And then I guess she found out she was pregnant. And she was like, oh, I'm pregnant. That's at the time, like, we kind of were like not too much in contact. She ended up getting pregnant. She ended up having a girl, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So eventually, whatever, I think they broke up, or I don't know what happened. But she ended up getting in another relationship involved with someone else. She ended up having another kid. She ended up having another girl. So then I wasn't at that time. She was just like lost in the sauce, honestly. Like, she was just, you know, just going through her own personal struggles, and just, you know, I was just at a different point in my life, and she was at a different point in her life. So we didn't really talk at all. So I know she had another child. So recently, when my mom, obviously she went to the funeral to pay her respects, my mom was sharing with me, because I told my mom, you know, she left behind 2 girls. So I was sharing with my mom how, you know, her daughter looked like the son's father. And I was explaining to my mom, you know, she met her kids' dad when we were together at a party, right? Mom was like, no, I didn't know. I was like, yeah, you know, she was with me. That's how she met him or whatever. And I was like, oh, you know, the little girl, she looks just like her dad. And she was like, really? And then I guess, like, her mom had to explain to my mom that the oldest daughter, the one that she met with me at a party, he passed away. So I was like, wow, that's really sad. That's horrible, you know? So I guess he had got shot or whatever, and I don't know what happened, but, you know, he lost his life over, I don't know what, but, you know, and, you know, I was just, like, sitting there thinking about that. I'm like, wow, like, I feel so bad, you know. My friend she's so young, and just to die in a way that she did was just very horrible. I'm pretty sure she didn't see it coming, but, you know, I just was really sitting there thinking about, like, her daughter. Her daughter has no dad. He's gone. And now her mom. So I was like, you know, that must be really hard, you know. And, you know, her mom, you know, I'm pretty sure taking it really hard. But also, as I was talking to my mom, I learned to find out that I think her second child she had. So whatever, she ended up getting involved with someone else, had the baby. And she was with the guy for years and years. Like, he was just, you know, in and out of jail, you know. That's like the normal when you live in the hood and you get a boyfriend that's a gangbanger, you know. He's in and out of jail, doing shit with his homies, getting caught up with doing dumb things, you know. That's the norm for girls like that, you know, that are used to dating men like that, guys like that. It just becomes the normal, you know. So I guess probably around maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. I guess he just passed away. My mom was sharing with me that he just passed away. And it was like 2-3 years ago. He passed away. And I guess she was mourning, you know. I mean, this is the second person that she really probably cared about, really loved, that's passed away. And that is a child of her, the father of her child. So the way I guess he had passed away, he passed away in a car accident. So as I was talking to my mom, we were talking about whatever happened, and, you know, she had passed away in a car accident. And she was, you know, she went somewhere with somebody. She was talking to a guy, obviously. I guess they were driving back from wherever they were coming from. And they got in a car accident. not only did she pass away, but he also passed away. So it's a shocker. I mean, you just never know. You could be, I mean, it doesn't take, something to like happen like dramatically, like get ill and get sick or very. I mean, I could just walk out the door. You could just walk out the door, and that's the last time you're gonna see your loved one, or your parent, especially if you just talk to your parent before leaving your house to go to work. I mean, it's just, you never know. So I just told my mom, like, wow, that's just crazy. If you sit down and you think about it, it was the first baby dad, then the boyfriend she was with, the second baby dad to her kid. He passed away in a car accident. What are the coincidence of her passing away in a car accident with somebody she was talking to? Like, that is freaking crazy, you guys. Like, that is just like crazy. Like, I was just really shocked, you guys. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, what? Like, I didn't believe it. I was like, no, there's no way, I didn't even know. I just seen it on Facebook, and I seen that there was a page going around for donations, and I just, like, on somebody I knew, well, somebody I had went to school with in elementary. I've known since, like, elementary, like, school and stuff. I couldn't believe it. I seen that person post that, and I was like, wow, like, I didn't believe it, so I had to click and I read it. And then they had a link to what happened and the news reporters and all that were talking about the story. So I was just like in disbelief, but you can't take life for granted, man. I was like, man, she's so young and she has two beautiful girls left behind. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, I just told her mom, like, I reached out to her mom, I messaged her mom, and I told her mom that one day I'm gonna pick her up and we'll go have lunch, and I know her mom loved me. Like, she really liked me a lot, you guys. Like, I remember she used to tell my friend, like, why don't you go hang out with her, blah, 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 blah. And, she was just doing her shit, It's just crazy, you guys. Like, I just, like, have that in my mind, and I felt really bad because I couldn't go say my last goodbyes. I couldn't leave work. I tried requesting the day off, but it was just too fast, and they didn't give me the day off, so I couldn't go. But I just told myself, like, I told my mom, like, I have a lot of good memories with her. I have bad ones, I have good ones, but at the end of the day, I know she was just going through her own trials, and she was just trying to find a way. And I don't know, you guys, that's just crazy. Like, who would have thought, like, her meeting her baby dad, at a party, going with me, and then to them breaking up, and then to him eventually passing away due to getting shot, and then her losing her second love, like, well, I mean, basically her second love, but technically I think that was like her love of her life. That's what she considered him. Losing him, and then her passing away, like, that is freaking weird, you guys. That is just like, and for them to pass away the same way in car accidents, like, that is just, I guess it was her time. I don't know what it was, but it's just sad. But I'll always remember her, and I'll never forget our memories we had. We've known each other for a very long age, like, since, I think, second grade. First or second grade. I think second. Maybe first. But yeah, we go way back, and so that's why it's just, like, it kind of hits hard, like, when you don't think about, even though we haven't talked in years, like, I still, knowing that I knew the person and I spent a lot of time with them when I was at a younger age and growing up, it's kind of hard still, whether you see them or you haven't seen them in 5-6 years, it's still hard. It's a loss, and I would have not expect that to happen to her, or for her to, pass so soon like that and unexpectedly. So that's crazy. I mean, you guys just try to cherish everyone around you. Like, even myself, like, I know sometimes, like, I have my days, we all have our days we're tired, or sometimes we just lose focus because of work or because of this, and we don't say I love you enough or whatever, you know. It's just crazy. But I thought I'll just share that with you guys, a little story time. And it's just a coincidence, you know, like how she met her first, you know, baby dad, and how they were all in love. They didn't work out, and he ended up passing on. And then it's just crazy, you guys. It's just really, really crazy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna chop up this video. That's all I ate. It was super bomb. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to hear more stories like this, please, what should the hashtag be? More stories. Just say more stories. Hashtag more stories, and I'll try. And yeah, so thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye.